Well, I just had a storm come through the other night. It left 1.5 inches of rain in the past 24 hours. I told my wife that I needed to check the vet's udders. Yep, my wife gave me a funny look and said she has milked a few cows but never a Corvette. So I explained that it has water ducts that look like udders and they can get clogged, causing water to come inside the car. And I was worried about that because of the rain we had. So I decided I better check these and clean them. I'm going to go ahead and clean the engine bay while I'm at it as well. Just a real quick clean. I'm not going to get real detailed on it. First I want to get the leaves and stuff out of here, and the grime and whatever's there that I can get with a vacuum. Thought I might see what a wire brush does to this alternator. Now it's time to get to the udders. I explained to her that there was two underneath this area right here on this side and one over by the battery, behind the battery box. The proper way to do this would be to remove the cowl cover. There's a way to do this that's a little easier maybe. So I explained to her that just reach under here and you can feel looks like two udders. Just take one out and there you go. And this is what it looks like up close. It has a split in the bottom to let the water out, and I don't know if you can see down in there or not. This one is kind of packed, and eventually it'll clog up, cause the water to back up and then run on the inside of your car, down your floorboard, electronics or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take these two out and clean them. Once you get them cleaned, it's time to put them back in. That's Bob the rooster. One. I found that by folding this tube a little bit, pushing it up in there, and letting it open up, and then pulling it back down just a little bit, because if you pull too much, you pull it back out again. Anyway, let it catch this lip, and you got it. So here goes the second one. All right. Got that one. Okay, perhaps you can see both of those now. They're side by side. Two tubes. One there and one right next to it. And I kept hitting this washer fluid line. I unplugged it actually. And I thought, what is that running out on me? Anyway, this will unplug on you. So be careful. Over on this side, you can see the tube. It's right here. And it sort of curlicues on up to the bottom up here. And then, of course, down somewhere. So looks like a lot of wires to go around here. Okay, this tube goes behind those wires and then down. Anyway, it just pulls on out from here. Yeah, this one's kind of clogged up too. They've got it stapled right here. Keep it on there. Okay. Okay, this side's a little more difficult to get to because of its length, but really there's no issue there. Just keep working it and it finds its place. You just got to remember to pull those wires forward so they don't press against the tube while you're pushing it down, and it hooks up just like the other one. So that job is done. Okay, what I'm going to do now is cover the alternator a little bit. Then I'm going to cover up some of the wiring over by the battery box with some wonderful Walmart bags. These things come in handy. Okay, I've got to take the covers off, see where it's leaking oil. You can come off of there. You can do it. There you go. Alrighty then. Okay, take that off. This one's easier than the other side, and then you want to put this back in. You can see that this engine's leaking a little oil around the rocker cover. You can see that this other side is leaking as well. It's more obvious by looking right here. That could be just a matter of tightening a few cover bolts. Don't know. Okay, I'm going to start putting some cleaner on the other side first. Work my way over to the driver's side. Okay, rinse this off, see what happens. All right, time to do this side. I've used this stuff for years. I'll leave a link in the description what it is. Most of you already know. I will tell you, it does a very good job. You can even spray it on some paint jobs and clean them up with it. I'm also incorporating a soft bristle brush in my madness here. I've had this thing for years and it's about shot too. It may seem like I'm hosing this all back to the other side, which may be the case, but this stuff is a grease cutter, and whatever gets moved gets eaten up as well. So. Alrighty, I'm going to let it dry a bit, drain a bit, and then I'm going to put the covers back on. This is Arizona, so it probably won't take very long, even though this is a cool day. Got a slight north wind, and it'll dry this out fairly quickly. I'll be back. Okay, I'm putting the covers back on, and you can see that there's 3 spots right here that line up with a stud there, and one at the back. And then this here and this here hooks over fuel rail. And they just snap back on. So there it is. Preliminary cleaning is done. I kind of, as I repair parts or replace parts, I kind of clean at the same time, so it will get some more cleaning. And thanks for watching. There'll be more videos to come. Until the next video, this is Steve from Cars, Trucks, and Detours saying